self-aligned.
Well, you should all be able to hear us, or at least me and the others as well. Welcome to Heavyweight Game. Oh, that's a pencil. Heavyweight Gaming. I've lost all train of thought. Welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Ed tonight. We are playing what used to be called the Fall of Plaguestone. And the campaign has been renamed to the Adventures of Pusskins. Due to legal reasons, we haven't renamed the Fall of Plaguestone. Just in case Paizo decides to sue us. Patio! See you soon. So, social media stuff. You can... I'm going to move that over there.
It's gravy time.
It's gravy time. Salty Simons is now following. Thank you very much. If you look at the bottom, and subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Bloody hell, straight off the bat there. Nice
gravy
one.
Time.
Oh, God. Brilliant. It's all coming through now. So, social media at the bottom. If you want to follow what we're doing at Heavyweight Gaming, you can go to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and you will see all the weird and wonderful posts, messages, etc. that we tell you that we're doing, and you can have a laugh and come along with us. Beneath the stream, you can see plenty of little buttons for like Discord, about us, our Patreon that you can go to, chat rules, etc. Streamers we support, our sponsors, one or two will be added. Yeah. So please have a look at that, and thank you for the host, Dwarf Warrior. So yeah, so have a look at our social media stuff, and you'll find lots of cool stuff. We have a Patreon page, which we are lucky enough to have 19, I believe the last count is Patreons that have picked a tier and have subscribed.
It's gravy time.
And we are, thank you for the host, Emrys. So yeah, so if you wish to support us in some way financially, you can go to Patreon, and there are a few tiers, and you can pick a tier, and we'll nick a couple of quid off you a month. Hey. In return, we will give you a 5th edition compatible e-magazine, which is based on our world of Colossus, and it is full with the lore of our world, the subclasses, feats, spells, etc. that we've come up with for 5e. We are potentially, but not confirmed, looking at Pathfinder stuff to fit into the same world, but we'll come back to that before my partner decides to quit on the spot. And yes, so look out for that. So you can get Arcane Script. You can see the lovely logo in the middle of the screen, done by the wonderful Kyra the Cleric. So yes, what's that? Well, we've got done Patreon, done social media. We're playing the Fall of Plaguestone, which is a starter adventure in Pathfinder 2nd Ed, and we're going through it. Myself, Rob, and Kelly have never played Pathfinder 2nd Ed, so you'll have to bear with us if we get rules a little bit quiffy and off point. But Stu and James are bringing us back round. So yes, last thing, sponsors and a giveaway. So right now, so first of all, Just Games sponsor us. They are a gaming shop in Guernsey. If you can see this lovely book here, this is the Pathfinder limited edition book of the Kama Sutra. I mean, lots of geeky stuff. You can go and wish for that.
Mine came from them as well. Mine's just a normal one though, but it's freaking cool.
They are very large.
I bought mine right at the beginning, before it was cool.
They are very thick books and full of a lot of everything you need really to learn how to play Pathfinder 2nd Ed. Highly recommend it. I'm still going through it, learning my ABCs, which is great. So thank you very much to Just Games for that and sending it over, and we will continue to create wonderful stories using it. We have Ruffworx Creative, a woodworking, leatherworking chap who does a lot of things out of Ireland. If you just go to Facebook and look at Ruffworx Creative, you will, and look at their photo album, you will see all the beautiful stuff he does with leather and woodwork and stuff like this. Dice trays, the lot. Just go and have a look. Now, the important one, they're all important, but my favourite tonight, yes, is Sawdustandswearwords. So we've been shouting out through the week every now and then on Twitter and Facebook about a giveaway that we're doing, because Sawdustandswearwords were nice enough to send us some of their kit. I don't know how big this will be for you guys at home, but there are pictures. If you just go to our Facebook, you can see this wonderful pen, or pencil, sorry, has been made, handmade by Sawdustandswearwords. That is silver. They have a gold version, which is a pen. Yes, how beautiful are they? And a tulip wood dice cup, which, excuse me for my little green screeny thing going a bit waffy, but again, These are beautiful. They're really smooth. They didn't work for my dice rolls, but they did work for my 6-year-old son, so he's happy with them. So yes. So what we will do is, just before the break, I will give you a word, and you will need to put that word. We break about 9:30, so if you want to disappear and come back at 25 past, that's up to you. But we break about 9:30. I will give you a word. You put the word into chat, and then you will be a winner will be randomly selected during the break, and we will announce that winner after the break. So yes, so stick around for that. So thank you very much to Sawdust and Swearwords. Go look for them on Facebook at exactly that. Parenting. Can I enter the giveaway? Am I allowed? Why not, Rob? Why not? I have a feeling you'll win. So, so yes, the players in Pathfinder cannot enter this competition. If you play on the channel, in any other game, then it's, you know, if you enter, that's up to you. There is no ruling to say you can't. And you four can't just quit the game so you can enter. Grace, if you win this, so let us.
If Grace wins it, can she get it sent to me instead?
Well, no. So we'll go around the players. We have Kelly playing Kyra the Cleric. We have Stu playing Rogar the Ranger. We have James playing Zekar the Goblin Alchemist, and we have Roberto playing Linny the Gnome Druid, I believe you are.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a gnome. So, recap. They got paid to go to the town of Etran's Folly. Turns out that the dwarf that hired them was a dodgy bar steward and died for his sins. Being the great heroes they are, they have gone looking for the killer, discovered that someone called Villery has been doing some dodgy stuff with potions and poisons. Noala, was it? Noala, the elf ranger, also asked them if they would be willing to help with the blight that's been affecting the area, and there may be some connection between the blight and this Villery. So they've gone looking for evidence. They've come across a large glade garden type thing built into the side of a cliff. They decided to enter the glade after going through the thorny bush gate and got into a fight with a couple of orcs and a very large stone horse. Now the stone horse came running at them, and this you won't believe this, was a very, very impressive fight. Now all of you that have watched before will know that Pusskins nearly bites the dust every round, never mind every week. Last week, oh yes! Yes! Oh God, they're all that enough. You will have noticed that Pusskins is still alive and still with us, because the last fight of the last session, Linny worked it out and kept Pusskins out the fight. So, we're going to zoom back in today. I'm now going to change scenes over to Roll20. Are you all on Roll20?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, why am I not? There we go. So, I'm now on Roll20. Thank you for using the emote kits. It was designed by Kelly herself, so thank you very much for that. Right, we are still in initiative. Oh, ding 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 ding. Right. There you go. So.
Why have I got a red dot on me? I don't remember.
Laser sight, so the cat can find you.
Have a red dot on you because you. I can't remember. We'll take it off.
I can't remember either.
Wasn't persistent damage or something, wasn't it?
No,
Get
it
hit
was
by anything.
somebody did something to give you a buff or some such.
I don't know,
So,
maybe if you go back and watch the previous video, you'll find out.
Currently, I'm rolling back through the chat history to see if I can find out.
You can't see.
But I can't
Hello,
see
plays
it.
forever. So,
It's gravy time.
oh, hey up. We've just had a raiding party enter from the Dan Network. of 14. Hello, thank you, and welcome to our Pathfinder game. We're
Hi!
hey, thank you for the follow. Raid. Right, look at that, brilliant. Right, so we'll crack on. You guys came in, you fought the horse, you killed it. You then saw the orc run off this way because you didn't manage to kill them. So we shall take you out of initiative, but be aware that you are sort of in a time-sensitive situation rather than turn-based.
Yes, sure. So don't go and search every inch of this glade. Cool.
It's up to you. You can still see the giant rats over here with the weird boiling blisters on their backs. You can't see nothing over here except the cave mouth.
Gotta be on.
I see rats.
I'm not about those rats.
Is the cage closed?
The cage is closed, yes. That's just lovely artwork, but yes, it is actually closed.
Both cases. Cool.
Good.
Just run after the orc then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't have the best movement actually. Does anyone?
Well, dwarves, humans, cats, and gnomes first, goblin last. It's only right.
I understand.
So what are you doing, kids?
Let's go to there. Everyone else goes further up. Can we see anything down low?
Down low?
Yeah, through this area.
Where are you pinging?
Oops.
Right.
Down here.
So yeah, so you can see in here. Thank you, brother Polo. You can see to about there. There is a glowing light, or a bit of an ambient light from around here, but you can't quite see what's causing it. Obviously,
that's fine.
people on Twitch can.
Okay, so it looks clear, guys. The south tunnel looks clear. As we hustle north, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
It is time sensitive, so I guess we should. Hang on. Why? What have we done? Oh no. There's better not. Spear trap. Remember, there were spear traps in this. We should have looked
Watch
at
out for the crossbow loaded with spears.
So you only get.
I like to think of it as loot.
You only get one of these. So this is for Dwarf Warrior. You should be able to hear the harvest tune.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There's your harvest tune. I tell you, when I was a wee lad. Right, we're done.
So
delivering bread to Top World.
Top at world. There you go, Dwarf
It's
Warrior.
only a
There's your
hill.
harvest. Right, so carry on.
we come across some mutated acidy wolves,
Yep.
sudden force, and this icy rats.
Yeah, these giant rats over here.
Try to do some kind of nature check to see if this is like a similar thing. Is this just like an alchemical thing that they've used?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Magic. And a vague like idea if they're still kind of animalistic. If you get what I mean. There we go. It's not bad.
25 in total. So it's definitely a forced effect upon the creatures. You can assume by the mutagens that you found with Hallard and the way that Noala has been talking to you about the blight in the past, that there is some sort of alchemical concoction involved in aiding the changes in the animals. I mean, it's not often you see a 5-foot rat. It's pretty much just a dog at that point.
Let's just leave him there. Let's not tumble with those. They're locked behind a cage. Let's just
Yeah. Legit.
let's just carry on running after stuff. I say.
So, is that exactly the plan, to run after stuff? Right. Hang fire.
Yeah. Grab the orcs before they go grab other orcs or other creatures to take us out.
So, you.
Oh, cleric.
Bam, bam, bam.
Don't worry, guys. I've got so
You got this, have you? Okay, cool, sweet.
layers.
back you up from range.
So you ding ding ding, 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 ding. Let me just get my lovely. Yes. Yes. You can go over
I was
there.
worried.
Concern.
There you go. I just needed to get my monsters. So, as you come running up here, Cara, you have... Yeah, you're alright. It's pretty lit from where you can see at the minute.
Oh, thank Christ.
But it's torchlight rather than daylight.
As I move down, can I look out for traps, please?
You can indeed. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth? That's not great. That's a 7.
Ugh.
I'm wearing a lot of armour and various jangly things.
Yeah, it's not the fact that you are sneaking, it's the fact that you're looking for hidden things.
Oh.
Mainly traps. Yeah, you ain't seen no traps down there. Absolutely crystal clear.
I'm gonna proper like Leo DiCaprio walk down here then. Super smug. No traps.
Leo DiCaprio. Right, stop there. Get rid of that. Right, so you can now see before you. There you go. You see the orc that ran away, which is this one. You can see 2 orcs at the top. Stand by for your little. So the bright light from outside is replaced by flickering torchlight in a narrow passageway that is cut deeply into the hillside as you have just traversed. Suddenly, the passage opens into a broad natural cavern containing a series of large tables on the far side of the room, where you see 2 orcs standing, and a series of alchemical experiments, most are bubbling and frothing as they cook and are arranged atop of the workspaces at the back. So, like here. And initiative.
Yeah.
So, remember to click on your tokens.
Hey, we're going to get some.
Ooh, 24.
It's, which is good because you're at the front.
That's true, yeah.
I always like it when initiative kind of fits the narrative.
Remember last week when this was the complete reverse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that rubbish.
Okay. There we go. You. Initiative. And you. Initiative. Boom. So, is that you all roll initiative, yes? Descending order. Descending order. Kyra, as you've just walked into the room.
I'm going to fire ray straight at the orc. I'm going to try. Let's see if it works. 18 to hit.
18 does indeed hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 points of fire damage.
God.
Please.
Damn.
Nice.
7 points of fire
Actually,
damage.
it's automatically heightened. Has it rolled that? It might have already rolled it. I don't really know.
Yes, it's rolled 2 dice.
It's rolled it. Oh, cool. That's fine. I wasn't
Right,
sure if it did it automatically.
Does it burn consistently?
No, because it wasn't a crit, unfortunately.
You say it rolled 2 dice. The initial damage is 2d6, so maybe 4 dice.
There's 4 dice on screen.
4 dice?
Yeah, but it rolled the
Okay.
other ones for the critical damage. It only rolled 2 dice
Yeah,
for the
but I
normal
think
one.
you do another 2d6. Level.
The rare's initial damage is increased by 2d6 and persistent on a crit. 6 points of fire damage will, boom, remove that orc from existence as your
Nice.
fire ray bursts out from your palm and immolates the orc.
I totally think she's got this, guys. We should probably just hang out outside.
We should get raided more often. It improves our dice rolls.
You just hear a right, and there's that. So, how many points? How many action points is fire ray? Are you muted?
She's muted.
Sorry, I sat on the button. Yeah, fire ray is 2, and then I've used 1 to move.
Cool. It is now this Orc Alchemist's turn.
He's an alchemist.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's got the little goggles that he has on.
So they will launch. Yes, they will. They will. So the Orc Alchemist is slightly different. So I'm going to have to roll dice for the Orc Alchemist, because they don't appear in the monster thingy for this, or if they have, I've missed it. So it will use 1 action point to go 25, and then launch
Damn it.
an alchemical bomb at Kyra, very much akin to how you've seen Zek throw. Now let me find.
Now we're going to find out if the RNG is actually any good.
Rolled a nat 1, so
Huzzah!
so it will drop the fiery flask at its feet, and it'll burn up its legs. It will take, and it is now on fire. It will use its last action point to remove that. Does it stop, drop, and roll?
Effectively.
Yeah. That is that orc stuff.
He failed to hit anything with his bomb. He's just like our alchemist. Hooray!
He froze like
Hey.
a goblin.
Lily, you are up.
Okay.
You are all the way back down here.
5, 10, 15, 20. I guess I'm gonna use my other 2 action points to move up Pusskins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Lydia, you are going to have to shout, because even I'm finding you quite quiet.
That's fine. I'm mainly just mulling over my turns to myself. Pusskins is going to take the hide action. He gets to behind that rock there.
Cool, so Pusskin's going to hide.
Yep. So.
Cool. Is that put?
Is 22 stealth.
22. Right,
Yeah.
make a note of
Cool.
that. Zach, you're up.
Ah, bestest goblin's turn.
You are down here.
5, 15, 20, 25. That's 1 action. 5, 10, excuse me. 15, 20, 25. That's 2 actions. Where am I going to go? 17 times. I think I'm going to go this way. 5, 10, 20, 25. Haha! That's my 3 actions.
Boom. Rogar, you are up. All your friends are running ahead of you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to that.
That's a
1,
lie.
2,
You're usually in front.
1, 2, 3. Just because I've got short legs. I have to go first or else I'm miles behind. I will attempt. Ooh, this might be. Can I shoot this guy here? Or is he too obscured by this bench?
I will give you a -2.
Okay, okay. Solid. Let's just go with 5.
Goddamn dice
Oh,
everywhere.
that was going to be an 18!
Composure, lads, composure.
11. So, no.
11, unfortunately, does not hit the thickly leather-aproned alchemist.
Right, that's me done.
That's you done. That alchemist will 1 action, and then it will launch its 25 as an alchemical bomb hits you in a
It
very
helps. It gets -2 because it's actually only 20-foot throwing range.
okay 23.
I tried.
Who are you throwing at?
Rogar, sorry.
Yep, yeah, hit me. Yeah.
Cool.
And 19. You can use it.
And it was a D6 in it. You take 2 points of acid damage, and you are now persistently acidic. There you go. That's its score. Kyra, you're up.
I will cast Daze on the one that's directly ahead of me.
Ooh, I can do the will in it.
It is indeed a will saving throw of 18.
Oof. Will serve 10.
Hooray! He takes 7 points of mental damage.
Yeah. You can see that a common blood pouring from the eyes and the nose and ears. I say pouring, it's trickling at this moment.
Karen's got this one.
What else you got going?
Oh, sorry. Is this open here?
Yes.
In which case, I will use my last points to move into what I hope is cover.
And not
Not the
setting
next
off a
encounter.
secondary encounter. I understand.
Well.
Well, I mean,
The
that
confidence
side,
is not our downfall.
this side I've got a goblin or orc. This side I've got an orc, and here is a hidey hole. So
So,
I've
where
opted
you
for the hidey hole.
when you run into there, Kyra, it would appear that this is some sort of refuse pit. Yep. It just stinks. It's strewn with bones and broken equipment. Yeah, there's bits and bobs in here. You can see the handle of a dagger. There is something that looks like a large tooth on a chain, but it is like back here. It's quite.
I'll be honest,
Oh.
I'm not investigating the pile of very
it's-
much
yeah,
at the
it's-
moment. I'm mostly just hiding behind this
Cool.
door.
You just notice it going as you're walking.
Duly noted, get it before the goblin, I understand.
So,
I was going to say, if it was me, it's such you guys, I'd go and investigate.
this orc here will you run to there, see Pusskins, hey,
Oh,
Here
and
we
launch.
go, God. I know. Puskins is stealth.
Pusskins is stealthed. So, by stealthed, it's
Got 22 on his sneak.
he is
Go on, Amy.
one,
You're gonna do a perception.
one with the shadows.
He's ducked down. He's on the floor.
You
He's mistaken for a
can't
rug.
see me.
yeah, a mistake, right? I mean, I get the stealth hiding behind the rock, but 10 feet. All right, let's roll a perception just to keep your bloody cat alive.
He's distracted by Kyra. I will keep throwing these
I think what you actually mean is to keep all of the Twitch viewers except Sawdust and Swearwords happy.
Right, perception.
Yeah, column A, column
I'll
B.
do it. I'll do it on here for you. 13. It hasn't got a 20. Wait, 22 or something?
22.
Yeah.
The same as my.
So as the alchemist comes past there, it completely misses that Pusskins has become one with the giant rock in the cave, and is essentially stood up on her back legs, pinning herself to the stone, and looks, well, like the rock itself. So the alchemist then instead, after seeing Kyra run in there, follows her in.
Can I not just hold the door shut?
You could if you'd have told me you were going to do
Oh.
that. And now, within, like, right in front of you, it will lob the thingy at your face. Let's just use the.
Slam a bomb right in your face.
Does a 25 hit?
I imagine so, yeah. Yeah, it does.
What is your AC?
7.
Oh, nearly a crit. Nearly a crit. So, you turn. Is it 4 points of fire and you're on fire?
Wow.
Oh. Did it throw an alchemical
I was
fireball?
gonna say, does he not get splash damaged by his own bomb?
It does.
He does
As
now.
was handily pointed out by one of the viewers at the last time, splash damage affects the creature on failure, success, and critical success, but
Ooh.
also affects everything around it in a 5-foot radius.
Cool. So the alchemist run in and essentially kamikaze his bomb. Cool. Lenny, you're up.
Oh, I'm going to move to around here. And get Puskins and run over there.
Puskins.
You can do it, Puskins. You can do it.
Leaving him. At 18.
18 does indeed hit.
Right.
Puskins would have to be here to hit. Because it's,
Where?
it's inside. I've moved
He's kind of
Puskins.
within the door with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, okay. I'll use my third action to command Puskins again.
What damage
With
was
a
it, sorry?
-3. It's 6 slashing damage.
6 on the first. 15 does not hit. But
And it would
the
be
6 damage.
less. That is, yeah, anyway.
So Puskins runs round and just slashes across the apron. The first one draws blood, the second one just cuts into a thicker chunk of the leather that it's got around its torso. Is that your turn?
Puskins will run away. Apparently.
There we go. How much movement's Puskins got?
35.
Yeah, so it's already moved. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah. But I've used 2 of my command animal actions, so it's 4 actions.
Ah, okay.
That's 2 attacks, run in, run out.
Ah, nice, nice.
There we go, I've learned and I can...
So, on its attack of opportunity, the orc out. No.
That's
So
what I
that is. So you are up, Zek. Goblin Alchemist, go.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to lob a bomb at this one.
Bombs away.
Oh, I really hope I hit.
Ooh, tense.
Oh, 15.
You do not hit directly.
Ah,
So
in which
it's-
case, 1 point of splash damage.
But it doesn't take persistently, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Cool.
And then, for my third action, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5. Excellent! Behind the dwarf and the cat.
Cool. Rogar, you take. Are you gonna give me a DC 15?
I will give you a. Well, I'll try. I'm going to move something out of the way, please. Nope. Okay, I
Cool.
take 1 damage, and it's still there. And it's wet.
And it's your turn.
Ow. Yeah, I will not move. I will make this. I'm going to mark this guy.
This one.
Yeah, so in honour of Sawdustandswearwords and the giveaway, I'm going to do what I've dubbed the Southlands tactic of the Faraz special.
Oh my.
Oi, dickhead!
Wow.
And then shoot him. Now I've marked him, and let's see. I'm going to quick draw my crossbow and blink, because my heavy crossbow is not. That
Oh,
is 1.
dear.
I'm going to hero point that.
Oh, yeah.
Because F that.
Cool.
It's still a critical miss then, isn't it? So what did I get? 9.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah, critically?
No, not critically, no.
That's fine.
Not far
Well,
off.
for my next action or final action, I'll reload.
That's Rogar. That alchemist will.
Laugh at me.
You say that.
Oh wait, the cat stood next to me. And
Yep.
splash damage is the
Yeah.
thing. Sorry, Buskins, you chose poorly.
Right.
We'll run to here,
I don't
and
think
Splash
acid
damage is
was
better
supposed
than direct damage.
I think that are they not all splash damage, Zek? Your
Just
acid,
checking for
your
you.
alchemist fire and acid, I believe, are splash. Splash. Well, I'm gonna roll anyway and try and hit you with it, and we'll find out.
May the dice forever not be in your favour.
Is it an acid flask?
It's an acid flask, yeah. 19 on Rogar,
19 is exactly my AC.
so it does indeed hit you. You take 5 points of acid damage and go up to persistent 2. Is that how that works? Pretty sure.
Are you?
No.
No?
We have been doing this wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So, what acid flasks deal 1 point of damage. However, the D6 roll determines how much persistence damage is actually applied to the target. However, you are quite correct, they still come with acid splash damage.
Cool. So Pusskins takes 1. Rogar, you take 1 point of acid.
Plus the splash, so he takes 2.
Plus the splash, so
Okay,
2.
So, okay.
And then your persistent goes up to 5.
Nice.
So you're going to put that in the red.
Yes. Yeah. So W now have persistence 6.
Yes.
Good. Sweet.
Yeah.
There's no
Wow.
turn it's gonna hurt.
That right. Things are starting to make sense now. We're looking at the rules.
Almost like you've had time to read a rule book.
So, and then run back to there. Kyra. You can just see Linny outside. You saw Pusskins for a brief slashy claw second and then run away.
I'm gonna.
Can you
really
give me a
break
D?
out.
Before you do,
Huh?
do a D20 roll. DC 15. It's just a flat D20. See if the. Nope, you're still on fire. So take a point of damage.
Okie dokie, I guess. I'm gonna really break out the norm here and go for a daze
Oh,
again.
oh, a daze.
Again. Oh my days.
All right, that's stop doing it. All right, that won't let me open the. Oh, come on! What is going on here?
Mm.
Right, so it's gone a bit. It's gone a bit weird. Yes, there we go.
I believe in you.
Wow, will save. 14.
He failed.
Oh,
7
crap.
points of mental damage.
7 points of mental damage. Oh, is it? This is the same one, isn't it?
I'm gonna like bitch slap the days into him.
Oh, you see more flow of blood from ears, eyes, and nose at this point.
I then pull my hand away and just like. And can I move past him, or does he like stop me doing that?
He currently stops you going through.
Okay.
He's
And I can
looking
s-
horrific. There's a lot
Looking
of blood.
horrific,
Yeah,
eh?
there's a lot of blood flowing out of him. Horrifically
Wow.
wounded is what I meant to say.
Attack action.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, I guess I'll go in with the scimitar and try and smack him with that. 18.
You succeed.
Woohoo! 8 points of slashing damage.
Bam! Your scimitar cuts through through the jugular, and the orc drops to its knees and then plants its face into the rocky area next to you.
I shout out the door, guys, I killed one!
This is clearly Kyra's time to show. This is Kyra's combat, everyone. When's yours happening,
Just
James?
stayed outside.
That's the second one you've killed. You got anything else, Karen?
This one fought back.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. That's everything.
Linny, you're up.
Okay. Just learning how to ready actions.
You're just learning how to ready actions.
It's not
So-
fun. You end up using less actions.
Yeah,
that way, but
I've realised basically you spend 2 to prepare 1.
doesn't mean you can move beforehand, which is cool, or
Yeah.
attack and then ready, which is nice.
So what are you doing, Linny? Super Druid?
Moving back here.
Cool.
I'm doing a hide.
You're doing a hide.
I'm doing a hide. This is my tactic now for the rest of this game, is to hide all of the time.
21 stealth. Cool. With your
Yeah.
bright green hair, I will see.
I'm
if you-
planning to kind of like dig myself into the ground and look like a plant.
Yes, just crouch down. Just get a squat.
Just
Uh,
suddenly a shrub appears.
And then
Oh,
command
yeah.
Pusskins to come over to the rock as well, and guess what?
So to do a stealth, does it take a point?
It does take a
Makes
point.
an
Cool.
action.
Yep.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, an action point, sorry. And 13 stealth for Pusskins.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach, you're
We're
up.
both just hiding behind this
You
rock.
both clung to the rock, trying to become one with nature. I understand.
Like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah. You see an orc, clearly an
Excellent.
alchemist, wearing the same goggles you are.
Inferior alchemist.
Oh,
Take bomb
21
to face.
definitely hits.
Excellent.
Is this an acid or?
No. No, this is a fire one.
Cool, do your damage.
A whole 3 points of damage.
And on fire, yes?
And he's got 1 persistent fire damage, yes. I have run out of actions, however, so it is now someone else's turn.
Rogar! All your companions are charging into the cave headlong, it seems.
Yeah. Guy I marked has kind of like run off, which is annoying, but I can track him really easily.
Yeah.
It's good news. It's almost like I'm staring at about map.
Oi.
1, 2, 3, 4. Still can't see the bastard.
Roll
1.
your flat d20.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a second. Just can't do 2 mouse clicks at once.
That will not.
Not. That's what I'm just.
So you take 6 damage.
Yeah, I've already marked
Cool.
it.
Can you not spend
you
an
actually-
action to just get rid of that Rogar?
No.
I thought you could spend an action point to get rid of the persistent.
Fires, yes. Let me check.
Yeah,
Acid,
you can't
no.
really-
I can take a
can't-
medicine check, but my medicine is not my strong suit.
Yeah, you can't really stop, drop, and roll acid.
Crossbows, however, yeah, I can pour water on it.
Carry on,
You know,
carry on.
yeah, might go, yeah,
We'll go with no.
crossbows, however, are my strong suit.
Why is
so what's my issue?
famous last words of the?
Oh no, I reloaded.
You did reload last turn.
Yep, yeah, that's fine. I was just. Ow! The problem with this 3D dice roller is it really does look like the D10s are cutting my D20.
Yes. Well,
Well, that's probably a miss.
I enjoyed them because you missed. Your crossbow bolt goes flying over. You hear it as it hits some glass in the back. Yeah. It is now alchemist's go. Ooh. First action point. Will lob.
Gravy time.
Ah, thank you for the follow, Crimson Phoenix. It will lob an acid flask at Zek.
No! Why couldn't you attack the dwarf? He's ginger.
12.
Miss!
Uh,
Ha-ha!
It's actually 15. What's your
Miss!
hit? Alright, cool.
Ha-ha!
But you still take a point of splash.
Yeah, I've taken it.
It will then lob a alchemist fire at Rogar, which is at -5. Yes.
So, FYI, experts, apparently you can recover from stop acid damage. You can try and smother flames or wash off acid.
Oh, you lucky so-and-so. Oh, so you can wash the acid off, yeah, for an action point?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an action.
It takes
so-
2 actions
there you go.
So-
to get rid of consistent damage.
Because
And it
this-
has to be something that would reasonably improve your chances as determined by the DM. For example,
Pouring
pouring
water.
acid onto acid would not cure acid damage. So yeah, there you go.
Crack
It's
out
on
an old alkaline.
621 if you needed it.
Cool, thank you
Just
very
what
much.
I was reading.
So, first one gets lobbed at Zek, second one gets lobbed at Rogar. It was a nat 20, but because it's its second attack, it's at -5, therefore took down to 15.
Which is a miss.
Plus 4, so it'd be 19.
That is a hit.
Sorry,
This guy's got no positive bonus.
I only took
Yay.
the -5 off the flat D20 instead of adding
I
the.
noticed.
So I was like, that don't make sense. So this is fire.
Alright, fire this time, okay. So, plus a point of persistence straight off. Or
It's a
not?
D8, is it not, for fire, Zek?
Yeah.
For fire, yes, it's 1d8.
So you take 2 points of fire,
Plus the splash makes
plus the splash is 3, and you were now on fire as well.
Yeah, thanks.
It's alright, mate, don't worry about it.
I might be taking some actions to remove some damage next turn.
Well, you've definitely taken Pusskins roll, I'll give you that.
Lucky, I
that's
think
the
throwing
goal.
water
Okay
on
with this.
yourself also gets rid of fire and acid.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that as a thing. And then it will go to there. Car, you're up. You just hear a lot of going off outside the door.
Haha, you missed!
Yeah.
Good. I am going to spend 2 actions like patting out the flames on me.
Is it 2 actions to do it or 1?
It's 2 actions
Ooh.
to stop persistent damage, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll use 2 actions to do that because I ain't about that. And I can't see anyone from here, can I, really? So, I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, raise my shield. There you go. That's what I'm going to do. And that's it. I'm done.
And raise your shield, yes?
Yeah. I doubt anything's coming for me, but there's nothing else I can really do at this point.
Linny.
Where's the super hard cleric?
Okay. I'm going to go with giving Pusskins 4 actions. Run up to it. Do a couple of these claws. So one of them is the second one definitely does not hit. It's 3 slashing damage. And a vague look into what's to come.
So Pusskins can see up these stairs into this room here.
Cool. And then Pusskins will...
So your first attack
Yeah.
was 3. Second was 14. Did you not say... Alright, because it's 4th action to run away. Cool. Zach, you're up.
Excellent! I move to here. I throw a bomb. Quick, running out of these.
Yeah.
A 17.
17
Yes.
hits just.
Yes!
What?
Best Alchemist Day.
What bomb?
A firebomb.
Okay.
For 3 damage. And another 1 persistent damage. This is persistent damage. And then, with my 3rd action, I run to here.
Cool.
Behind the dwarf.
Rogar, you're up. Do you want to put them out? Or do you want to do your roll first? You're on mute.
No, I don't want to be masterful.
You're also quiet.
That's probably just me being quiet.
Okay.
No. So, okay, I'll take the damage.
You're taking the damage, or you're using 2 actions to get rid?
I take the damage anyway, then I have to use 2 actions to get rid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in which case, should I have taken that point of fire damage before
Yeah,
I
yeah, take
pat
it off.
myself out?
It's- It's only 1, 2.
Eddie.
Yes.
DM.
Same thing.
Corner to
whatever.
corner wise, I am able to draw there to there, so can I shoot this guy? Or do I have to move further around this rock?
Further around.
You want further around? That's
Yeah.
totally fine. I have no problem with this.
Good, because it's happening.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 2 actions to there, shoot.
Cool.
Or
Hey, you didn't need
attempt
2
to.
actions to get there, did you?
I've only got a 20-foot movement, mate. I'm like mega.
Yeah, but weren't you like here?
I was.
It was 1 square in front of me.
5, 10, 15, 20. And you can see them.
No, because in Pathfinder, diagonals cost 5 foot, then 10 foot, then 5 foot, then 10 foot.
Alright. Oh, okay.
And because it's not D&D 5th, where fireballs suddenly take up an entire square.
I slightly improved my previous performances.
You're getting closer. You are getting closer.
What is it actually like 12? Probably not going to hit him.
It does not. Your crossbow bolt goes flying over here.
Crossbow sniper, everybody. Crossbow sniper. Is that resistant acid? Right, done. That's me.
Cool. You see somebody stood at the top over here, Rogar.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'll shoot them. Maybe they'll be easy to hit.
Maybe. You see them. They have long brown hair. They have the similar goggles that the other orcs are wearing, including Zek. They have a white shirt, blue apron, and you see lots of tools hanging in there. Thank you for the follow, the PC Doctor. And yes, they seem to have a pink vial in their hand, and they're kind of looking at it as they look down, and all the commotion that's going off. They can see one of theirs and you. But one of theirs will launch its last acid at you. Oh. I don't know if this will work. Some plan. Oh, that one, he'll drop it on himself. When I change the layer, he'll drop it on himself, take 1 point of acid damage, D6.
Never underestimate the intimidation factor of an
2
angry.
points of acid. Oh, including the 2 points from the fire that it didn't even attempt to put out. So you're now up to 4. Oh dear. That's one action, it will then run. 5, 10, 25. Third action, 5, 10, 15, 25. There we go. Kyrie, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way I can get over there in time. Yeah, even if I get over there, I'm not going to be able to hit him from this range, I don't think. I'm going to run in here then. And grab that knife. Or whatever it was you said I spotted on the floor.
It is a tooth that looks, it belongs to some sort of canine creature on a chain.
Okay. And did you say I saw a
You can see the handle of a dagger, or it's a smaller weapon, so you could guess it's a dagger. Swords would have a bigger.
Grab that as well, I guess, and just shove them in the
Cool.
bag.
You pull the dagger, and it has a strange copper-esque blade. Give me a history, or is it knowledge? Sorry, law.
If it's magical, I've got Arcana. I've got history as well, or something. I've got. Oh no, I've got scribing law. My law isn't particularly helpful. I've got religion.
Just do history.
History is not a skill.
Yeah, I've got scribing law. So unless it's to do
law,
with
yeah.
writing, I'm probably not going to help. So just do like an intelligence.
You can do history of a skill, in that sense. So Nietzsche, you can answer questions on religious history, for example.
Ah, right, I see.
Or arcane history,
Do-
or societal history,
Do arcane.
or history.
That'd be a 2.
Winning.
Don't know what it is. It's going in bag.
Yeah, it's a dagger with a copper blade.
Dagger with a copper blade and a canine tooth on a chain.
Yep.
Okay, I'll put it in misc for now.
Tell you something, kids. This it's a big old book. It's the Pathfinder book. I'll give you that.
Let
There
me
we
just
go.
see how far I moved. I moved to there. Then I moved to there. So I've used 40 feet. I can get to there for 60, so that's 2 movements. Heck, for the third one, I'll just come back to out here, I guess. Oh, hello. Open the door so quickly that it just like smacks into the top. And I'm like, "Ah! I'm so sorry.
Lenny, you're up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move up.
It's gravy time.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Roll the roll has raided with a party of 32. Hello, raiders. Welcome to Heavyweight Gaming.
Sawdust just put it
Yay,
down.
well
It's gone 9. We get another hero point.
Yay!
Winning!
Raid and hero
Raid.
points.
Oh God, thanks for the follow. AC Acid 69. Acid 69. I see what you did there. Very nice. Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for the raid.
Does this take us to more than the
Patio
actual
Con
Patio?
Online 2020. Boo! You heard it here first. Welcome from Pats. Izocon. Don't tell him I say Patio. I keep getting told off for it. Alright?
Because you're confusing it with pasties, that's what
Yeah.
You're going to have to say it more officially now, Games Master. I think we have more people than the Paizo account is actually watching it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Paizo. Paizo? Paizo. Oh, for fuck.
Paizo.
I'm getting sued.
Patio.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. So where were we? Linny, you're up.
Yeah, so I've moved up there with the idea that I'm just trying to get a look, but also stay in cover for this little bit on the map that doesn't look like. It looks like I could try and hide behind it.
You believe you could try and hide there?
So I'm going to do that. Leave Pushkins behind for the time being.
Cool. Pusskins is left behind.
60. Not left behind, just kept safely at a distance.
This is your stealth check, yeah? 16 in
Right, so
total.
16 stuff.
Cool, Zach, you're up. Unless you're doing anything with Pusskins.
No. Why would I do anything with Pusskins?
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that.
I see everyone is moving up. They're moving up slowly. Go, dwarf. You can do it. Here's a healing potion.
Rogar, you are given a life-saving healing potion. As you are burning from acid. Your beard is on fire. And you have done nothing about this for at least 18 seconds.
And you make it sound like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, there's better ways to
As
shave
an
them.
alchemist,
great
I can
thing.
very well tell you, you're going to die.
Who's rolling dice for me?
So what are you doing?
Random. I am gonna see if I can naturally resist it, and I can!
Hey!
Ah, yeah!
I like the idea that up
until
until now you've just kind of looked down at your arms, which are burning and on fire, and just gone, oh, I'm sure I'll manage.
It'd be right.
Just carry on.
tough it out.
No.
Moving away.
That's safer ways to shave.
Right. I reload.
Cool.
Just trigger in.
So that's your action, yeah?
Ways.
You got 2 action points left.
No, actually, I've got range. I don't need to even move. I'll shoot this guy. I'll shoot the guy who set himself on fire. Various other things. And is mildly. This is what I just rolled another one.
It's also the one you're tracking. Does that?
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shooting him. Whenever I make an interact action or use hunt prey, I get bonus damage on him. Except when
You miss.
I roll a 6. I'm doing one better than last
Shit.
time. Do I hero point? So it's 9 o'clock. We've got a hero point again. So
In fact, children, I will correct you. The stream started at 8. The game did not start until 20 past. You have no hero points until 20 past.
That is fine. That is
Look
fine.
at you. Don't be relying on the chat. They're lunatics. You know what I mean?
We have been sound checking since 7 though, so maybe we
Oh,
should have extra
oh.
ones.
I've been sat here like this for over an hour.
Good.
I'll reload again.
And at 20 past, I will reward you with a hero point.
I am going to drink my green potion.
I'll reload, ready for Uber turn next turn, and then we go. Done.
Cool. Let's get you on here. Just going to add this chap to the turn order by pressing the wrong button.
That's always
Add
the
turn.
best way of doing it.
It is, yeah.
The acid never goes in the beard. 425. The beard is
So we
the duck's
got
back.
down to right. It is after Rogar. This chap. There is some orcish exchange between them two, and he will.
Am I close enough to understand it?
You are not.
Damn it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Is it along the lines of that dwarf must be nearly dead by now?
And will.
Okay,
Okay.
take his persistent damage first.
Yes. Well, they'll roll first to see if he resists it. With his mighty orcish
vehicle takes it.
Boom, off you go. We'll take that. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. All coming to even resist the mark. No, it doesn't.
The orc and the dwarf have a
and then
fight
we'll
on
use
who can take more pain.
to there. So that's another 10 movement off its second. Launch. Oh, it hasn't got anything. Right, it'll run 10, 15, 20 to there. And with a sort of brass knuckle implement on its fist, punch Linny straight in the face, mate. Da, 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 da. Oh, so close. And miss.
Yeah.
Kyra, you're up.
Take it.
Okey-dokey.
Linny just does a bit of ducking and weaving.
Yeah, I can't get him with a single movement, so I'm gonna have to go like there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna smack him with a scythe, not a scythe.
The
scimitar.
scythe. Jesus. Kyra's gone a little bit dark.
Close enough.
Seven raised scythe.
One whole 8.
Oh, we should have used the scythe. You swing over the Orc Alchemist's head.
You could use your hero.
I'm gonna use a hero point because that was sucky. 15 instead.
15,
The-
unfortunately, does not hit. The Orc puts its hand up and the spark as your sword hits its knuckle dusters.
Bastards. Well, there we go.
Absolute bastards.
And unfortunately, it doesn't count as flanked because. Oh, I could have. Never mind. No, it's fine. I've done it now. It's all good.
Linnea, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna smash some acid splash into his face.
Hurry!
Wow.
It's 24.
Is there splash damage to this acid splash?
No.
Cool, 24 does indeed.
Oh, wait, no, I tell
No,
you.
it does have.
It does have
It has
splash.
one splash.
I did
damage.
not realise this.
Well, this is where we are learning, so it's too
This
late
is
now.
where we're learning. It's fine. It's only 1 damage.
So, 1 damage to all of you.
And 4 damage in total to them.
4 to the Orc. Because of the splash. Minus
3
2.
for the 1 for the splash.
And also takes 1 critical success. Cool. Yep. Right, what else, Linny?
Then I raise my shield.
Raise your shield. Linny. Zach, you're up.
Well, this is really awkward because I only have booms left.
Boom.
I mean,
It's fine. They've got loads of hit points.
are you injured, Mr. Dwarf?
And it is very injured. Quite
Okay.
injured.
I am going to use my combat goblin medic ability to medicine you. But I'm going to use crafting. Trust me, it's fine. Ah,
Nice.
that's good. I just about managed to do it. You get 2d8 hit points back.
Nice. Not so nice.
It's fine,
I'll
more than
take
you
it.
had at the beginning of the turn.
You have over doubled my hit points.
How low did you let yourself get?
4.
Blimmin' heck. Okay, that's it. I use 1 action for that, and I stand there twiddling my thumbs.
So, it is now, we shall call him the Sculptor. We'll open this door, then run down here.
Oh, okay.
And we'll
That's the
throw,
opposite direction.
That was not what I was expecting.
and throw an alchemical bomb at this orc. Ding 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 ding.
Bring it at the orc.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thermonuclear orc explosion.
Cool.
He gets plus 12.
So you two take a point of acid damage.
Great.
The orc takes 2 and gets persistent or something.
Yeah, the
kills
orc-
his own
the orc
monster
takes two.
and laughs.
I'll take one. So another splat. It takes
She takes
No.
1 persistent damage.
2 off the thingy, and then hang on, I should have taken that off. There we go. And then that's 1, 2, 3. There you go. Rogar, you're up.
Yeah, well, that's not suspicious in the slightest. I'm going to shoot my prey first. Because why not? There we go. Critical, 27.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I just feel this
Gravy
crossbow
time.
bolt go
It's
past my
gravy
ear.
time.
It's like, ah!
So you shot the one here, yeah?
Yeah, 20 damage.
20 damage.
Actually 22 damage, but we'll ignore that
Jesus.
part. 2 added up? Yeah. So yeah, 22 damage.
Cool. Give me a sec. Multitasking. Oh, wow. Your bolt goes straight through it, leaving a hole the size of a 50 cal.
Yeah, which is good, because what's then going to happen is I'm going to reload my light crossbow, which when happens, I will trigger my crossbow ace and try and do the same feat on the other guy.
Okay.
Because I've interacted to reload my crossbow, I get the same bonus.
Okay.
I get a 16 to 23 to hit.
23.
Yep,
23 does hit.
11 damage.
Oh.
Boom.
I hear the reload, I just lean slightly to the side.
Back
Light a
in the
fire.
game, everyone!
You see, this is what happens when the proper application of alchemical crafting works on you.
Yes. So that's Rogar. Kyrie, you're up.
Oh, okay. I will go back for an old classic, Past Days. Please make me a basic AK-47.
Days.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, just for a change. Just thought I'd try something different.
I am. Right, multitask. There we go. Will save.
Oof.
27.
Yeah, he's safe from that.
Yeah,
one,
you
so-
ain't Days in Mass, Sculptor.
No, I don't think it does anything then. I think it only does it if he fails. So that's that.
Cool.
I will then. I'll shoot him with my slingshot.
Nice.
'Cause just out of annoyance that the days didn't work. A 21 to hit.
Oosh, 21 just hits
Oh, 6 points of damage that sling does.
with a sling. Is that your turn done?
Is he done?
Then you're up.
Oh, I'm really worried by that perception roll you've
Yeah,
just
I
done.
was just about to
Oh,
comment
no.
on that.
No cheating, guys.
What do you mean cheating? It's literally down there in our chat.
Yeah, don't read it. Look, you can do like
You
me and just put
can't,
your
like-
thumb over it and squint.
Okay,
I'll just take my glasses off. There you go. Problem solved.
If you could hand them over to Rob, that way he can see
It would be a heck of a reach from like 2 rooms away.
Alright, I'm using my hero points to reroll.
You
that
got
before
4
we get
minutes.
another
Oh,
hero
you've still
point.
got your original one. I'll let you.
Still got my original.
let you
That'll
know.
do. 25 to hit.
25 does it.
Yep,
So what's this?
right.
Right? Produce flame.
Produce flame. It's full of
So
flame.
6 fire damage as you throw your tennis ball of flame at the sculptor.
Yep.
You got anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to. And I'm done.
You are done. Zach, you're up.
Excellent. Eat the bomb.
Wow.
That's pretty good. 26.
26 does indeed hit. What bomb are you throwing?
Last fireball. Ah, damn it!
Fire.
Yeah.
And is now persistently burning, yeah?
Yes, persistently burning for 1, it takes 2 points.
Oh, because of the splash.
And then for my third action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Run
There we
away. It is now the sculptor's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 25. Rogar, you're up.
Well,
Oh,
Is he on fire? He has to take a damage.
I'm not on fire.
Not you, the sculptor.
You've just put it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his turn.
Ah, right, I see, because you're right after. Yeah, you are correct. Let me do the roll to see if he...
What's the name?
he does not.
Cool. So reload for 1 action. Having explained how this mechanic works in the chat. Then I'm gonna move to there. Can we see him? No, he's completely gone still. Cool. That's me done.
Cool. Where's it tell you movement on here? Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Kara, you're
Partly
up.
ironic, but I'm the one who won the running race against the goblin.
You're up, Kara.
okie dokie.
What do you mean?
I will come to here. I will slap the heels as a 2 action onto Rogar, and it's gonna suck a little bit apparently. Oh no, because you get 8 as well, so it's 11 points of healing.
Yeah, because it's your roll plus 8.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
so
a
you
2
call
action
upon
spell.
Serenray and you pump divine healing light into Rogar.
Yep.
Anything else? Or is that 2 actions to do? 2
That's
actions.
2 actions to do,
increased
yeah.
by 8. Cool.
I'll just shout to the others. He's getting away.
Linny!
Linny is just walking back.
Linny has come rushing back.
Yep.
Linny, you're up.
Beautiful. Venice.
I've healed Rogar.
They're all
up.
dead.
Mr. Badman has gone running this way.
Pusskins
and
has
out of
died.
sight. Pusskins is fine. I'm saying.
Don't do this to me. Cool, so Baddy's run away.
Baddy has
come
run
back
away.
round. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Command Pusskins to pull up back to me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And yeah, I guess move up a bit. Move up to where they are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And assess the situation.
You see nobody before you. You see a door open here, but you can't see past it. It's pretty dark. Not pitch black, just dark here where the whatever's going on in there is not giving you a good sight of anything. Zach, you're up.
Excellent. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Mr. Dwarf, do you
Yeah?
happen to have a spare crossbow?
I do, but it needs loading.
That's fine. Do you happen to have a quarrel of bolts?
Well,
On me.
Yes, preferably.
I did offer one, if you remember, like last week and the week before.
I don't know. I may have slept since then.
right, there's your
Just
6
the
seconds.
once.
What are you doing?
So I'm taking the crossbow and the crossbow bolts off of him.
Right.
And then I am going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Back here.
Stuff happens that you cannot see. Rogar, you're up.
Does it save against the persistent damage of fire? It's my one thing,
Nope.
guys. I've got to keep
No, it's
talking
fine.
about
But
it.
it will take the persistent and then it will use its last 2 action points to get rid.
Damn it.
Let me
Rogar,
kill
you're
it
up.
off camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a game. I've got dark vision. Can I see anything through this door?
You can't, it's lit, but
lit,
unfortunately,
okay.
because of the stairs, you're up high.
Okay.
So you
That's
can't.
fine.
Nothing
1, 2,
is
3, 4. I'm in.
leaping out to you. Now you're in. Okay.
Yeah. So
there we
I saw
go.
anything before I moved in.
This is what
Otherwise,
I like. Now, reveal
I need
areas.
to reload.
Go on, get off. Whoosh. You see.
Oh, gee.
You see before you. You can see the sculpture in the bottom corner. You can also see a quite a large ooze. Yep.
Oh, okay, it's an ooze.
That is blood in colour. As you can see, it takes up at least 10 feet across and 10 feet back from it.
Yeah.
It is you can imagine from the trail behind it that this area here, where you see the on this pin, where you see the body on the chained up table thing, it has slopped off it onto the floor.
So, is that a nature to work out what that is, or an occultism?
It is an ooze of blood that has come out of this person. Please give me an occult roll.
This is not going to go well.
It is not natural.
14.
14.
It's not bad.
No doubt.
You've heard of specific creatures or monstrosities that people have come across, known as oozes, and these very much fit the description. You are very aware that mental magic or critically striking this thing isn't going to work on it, as it has no vital organs or mind that can be attacked.
Just the blobs. Guys, there's a very large blob of, as I reload very quickly, blood, ooze.
I just start sobbing. My day.
Cool, you done, Roger?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool, it's the blood oozes turn.
Yeah, it's just gonna suck. Literally.
It might not. You don't know. Probably is, but you don't know. So, it will first spend one action, 2, 5, 10, and I'll be within range.
Yeah.
2.
Large creature.
It will pseudopod you to the face with a reach of 10 feet as it strikes out at you with some sort of whipping blood tentacle. Why did it roll? Oh, alright, that's right. Does a 25 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Cool. You take 19 points of damage.
Holy!
I do not. I fall over and start dying.
Plus 1d6 persistent bleed.
Got your hero point 20 past.
Yeah, go here. 20 pounds, that's very true, yeah.
1d6. So you are taking 5 points of persistent bleed damage.
Well,
Yeah.
this will keep me alive. So let's. Oh, hang on. If we hero point, I don't take bleed. No, I do take persistent damage.
No, persistent damage gets removed as well.
That does good.
Yeah, you basically get set back to 1.
Okay, well, after all of that, I'll drop myself down to 0. 1 hit point rather, and yeah. And wounded 1.
No,
Actually, no.
You don't have a win.
I don't have wounded 1 because I used my hit point. Right, sweet.
And then on its third, it will go meh. Kyra, you're up, Kyra. The light of Seven Ray speaks to you. Volumes that ahead of you is death and your friend Rogar.
Which both are, ironically, partly the same thing at the moment. Okay, well, I can't get close enough to heal him in a single move, so... Can I reach him, like, through the door, or do I have to go into the room to get to him?
Do you have a heal spell?
Yeah, but it's only 30 foot, isn't it? Or is it further?
It's 30 foot.
Yeah, I'm... Oh, yeah, so I could move 30 foot and then use the last 2. Yeah, okay, sorry, that makes more sense. Derp.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You might not want to move there.
Why not?
Shut up, Goblin.
Sorry.
I mean, I figured it's too big to get through the door, surely.
So
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
get
that's,
through anywhere.
that's how it works. That's...
Okay, well, in which case, I don't know where, like, is the door... Like, where can I see him from? Because, obviously, I can't see what my character sees, so I don't know where I could go.
You can see him from here or here.
Where?
So these
Where's
two,
the-
these 2 squares. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to get in close regardless, basically.
Yep.
I've got to go to here. Cool. Cool. I will go to there then. And I will cast heal. 14 points of healing.
Oof. Is that +8 or?
That's plus the 8 now. It's 8 plus 6 I rolled.
So is it not 20? Ah, right, cool, yeah. So I looked at the critical.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Cool, back up to 15.
That
Which is enough,
confuses
isn't
me.
it?
Why did you roll 2d8?
The roll 20 did.
It does it automatically.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay.
But it says that my damage healing is
Yes,
6.
it's, yeah, cool.
It's because you can use curing spells to hurt undead.
Yeah, you can do them as harms as well.
Yeah, cool, that's fine. Linny, you're up.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're going to take like a cursory glance around this room to see if there's anything interesting that we could maybe grab and run with.
Around this room. So, Where is it? Naughty notes. So you can see, other than there's a small stash of coins over on that bench at the top here, with some bits of parchment and such. There's a set of silver scales that they've obviously been weighing some very, but it's not a mess of alchemical work going on that bench. But these scales have had some sort of powder on them. But other than that, it is just these little barrels of maybe
There's
water
no,
or
like,
something.
potions sitting around that might be fun to chuck down the throat.
Not here, no. Maybe back at the alchemical lab that you saw on your way in.
That's fine. I'm past that now. In which case, there we go, 5, 10, 15. From here, like, what am I seeing?
You can see this part of the ooze as you look.
I'm gonna go back,
So,
and then I'm staying around there. That's the end of my turn for now.
Cool. Linny, Zach.
Ah, excellent. 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 20. Okay, I move to here. And then I'm going to throw an acid here. So that it does not splash the dwarf.
Okay. Where are you?
Here.
Hi, me. I duck.
You'd have to throw it here. You'd have to throw it there. No, you can't.
Really?
throw it there. You can't throw it
Ah.
here because there's a wall in your way.
Oh, okay. Oh, in which case I'll throw it here then.
Yeah. Same effect. I just wanted you to see so you can see that you had to go through. Launch the bomb.
And 19?
Yep.
Excellent. It takes 2 points of acid damage. And 5 persistent acid damage.
Nice.
5 persistent. And 5 persistent. And an acid. Chish. Yes. It is now. It's now the sculptor's girl who will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and launch a bomb of death out. Chemical bomb
Bring it, bitch.
is 16.
East.
For its second, it'll lob another bomb. I don't know why I pressed twice. So that one missed as well.
Yeah.
Rogar, you're
Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy.
up. 2 glass vials just explode around you.
For his troubles, I'm going to shoot him in the face.
The sculptor or the ooze?
Yeah.
The sculptor, I'm trying to see if I can finish him off before I run away.
Okay.
Yeah, mum, baby. Oh, it's a 19.
Oh, 19. Misses.
What? Oh,
I think I hit it with a 21 earlier, and it only
Yeah.
just hit.
just the thing I know.
I love how your AC's 19 and you're shocked that the baddie's got an AC of 19.
No, I'm not shocked that he's got an AC of 19 at all. I'm just annoyed that I rolled a 19 and wasn't there.
I think he's more shocked that he's got an AC of 21 or 20.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a really good leather apron he's wearing. Like, really good.
Same goggles.
Um,
Bulletproof
Let's
glass.
nick that leather apron at the end of this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A wise choice, friend.
And reload.
Ah, it's a goblin tactic.
No, ranged fight. Even though I can shoot him to death in melee, it is a tactical withdrawal because, then I have distance and he has to come to me.
Yes.
And there might be a cleric.
To you.
Yeah.
So, are you
What's
done,
good for
Rogar?
That's me done.
Oh, it is now the Blood Ooze's turn.
Yeah.
5,
Moving.
10, as it gloops through, and it's kind of half through in this weird stretched out.
Dislike.
Like an octopus.
And you
or
can
an
see
eel.
this ooze made of pure coagulated. Is that
Anyone
what
seen the movie The Blob?
blood?
Yes.
And its pseudopod strikes you to the face.
Does it take 5 points of persistence?
It will do, yes. Does a 24 hit you, Kyra?
Maybe.
It's at 19 points of damage.
I'm on the floor.
It takes 5 points of persistent damage. Of acid. It has no idea what stop, drop and roll means. And on its second attack, it will... ba-bum. Sorry.
Hit the no.
Point 10.
It's not my turn yet.
And you are
Use your
bleeding
hero
as
point
well.
When you go down.
You are
Raise the
bleeding.
barn.
You are bleeding for...
So is that okay? Because I've not done this yet. Is that how it works? Can I take the hero point to stop myself falling over full stop, or do I
No,
have wait
just to
till
stop
my
dying.
turn?
So you've hit the deck.
Yep.
And you are dying, but you can burn your hero point to just not be dying.
And I do that now rather than waiting.
Yeah, you could just bang it out now, if you
Okay.
so wish.
Yeah.
It's
I
still
could-
attacking, don't bother. Let it waste its attacks first, then do it.
Yeah, it's a valid
Um,
point. Yeah.
So, the damage it did to you, because you were within creature adjacent to the Blood Ooze takes bleed damage, which you've just done. It is healed by that amount of blood. So you feel your 2 points of bleeding damage. You feel your life energy in the form of blood float from you to the Blood Ooze. Yes. Yes. And on its third attack, that's just a free action to heal. That is absolutely ridiculous. Linny or Zach? Linny, you are getting pseudopodded. There's a 24 at you. Yes, it does. Take 18 points of damage.
Does it lose 5 of it for its second attack?
Yes, it does. Does 19 hit you?
That still hits me.
Yes, of course it does.
Bad.
I'm gonna spend my hero point.
Cool, so you're not dying, but you are on
Yeah, I'll
4 points
do that as
persistent,
well.
which I've just put in for you. So I will put red for blood. That might be what you had your dot on before.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But you shrugged it off. Right, Kyra, it's your turn. You're on 1 hit point with your hero point, Rob.
1 hit point.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Does heal get rid of persistent damage?
Yep.
I assume it does. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Uh,
I think your hero point should have got rid of the persistent damage as well. I'm just checking.
We'll say it does.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, see now I'm torn. Like I could just do a 3-action heal and do like an area of effect healing thing, but then I'm still right in front of this thing, and I'm blatantly just gonna get mushed. Does it take an action to like get up off the floor? I assume it does.
Yeah.
It's an action, not like half your movement or anything like that.
No,
It's an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use an action to get up. I'll use another action to go here. And I'll use my last one to do a touch healing spell. Which only does 3 points of healing because my rolls suck. I'm just going to sob around this corner.
Cool.
Mostly.
What I will say is because
Healing tears.
Are you done?
I mean, I'm going to continue crying, persistent crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if there's a
Apart
tear
from
right
that,
now.
yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the combat there, because if we don't, we're going to miss the chance to do the break and a giveaway.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Alright?
yeah.
And I really want to do the giveaway. So we're going to hold the fight there for now.
Screw you guys, and you're dying.
So, sorry guys, we're just going to hold the fight there. We're going to have no longer than a 10 minutes break. My camera should have just gone off and come back, but that's fine. We're going to have a quick 10-minute break to grab a brew and just nip to the loo. But come back straight after that 10 minutes and watch us finish this off. Right, ready for the giveaway. So we're doing a giveaway from Sawdustandswearwords. I'm going to give you a word, yep, and you're going to have to put that word in chat. During the break, we will randomly pick a winner from the word. You can only put it in once, and we can check, so be warned. You will win all of these. You will win this silver pencil here. I don't know if people can see that, it's very nice. All handcrafted, nicely wood turned. And this gold pen for your lovely note taking and map making if you are a GM and such. You will also get this tulip wood dice cup, as you can see, a nice shade in there. All hand turned and handmade and stuff from Sawdustandswearwords, right? Cool. So, the word you must put in is gravy. Right? Gravy. Okay? I'm going to put it in so you can all see how it's spelled. If you don't spell it correctly, it won't pick you up.
Harry, you
Yep.
spelt it wrong.
Very much like Kelly is demonstrating right now. So yes,
I'm not allowed to play.
you're not allowed to play. So you guys do that. We're going to go for a quick break, and then Jock will be back in about 10-15 minutes, okay?
See you in 10.
I'm gonna go cry.
Thank you for the follow, Piranha Shack. Thank you for the follow, Legend Log. It's gravy time. Hello, people. You may have just seen the giveaway announcement by Nightbot get announced in the chat. I'm probably going to say this wrong, but congratulations, Nico Kitsuru. Well done, you've won. We'll be in touch. Thank you very much. I will contact you after the stream to arrange getting it sent over to you. You have won this lovely tulip wood dice cup, these gold inlay and woodwork pens and pencils. I'll get them sent over to you. Thank you very much. Take note, we will be doing another one next Saturday for a gold and silver pens and pencils and a mahogany dice cup. So if you want a chance at winning them, next Saturday jump on and we're doing another giveaway. And then I believe we'll be doing a third one afterwards as well. But we'll keep you posted. Congratulations, Nico. Well done. I'll get that sorted. Oh, thank you for the follow, Hermagistus. I apologise if I've got your name wrong. Northern England all sounds the same to me. So, we are going to go back. We're back after the break. If you just joined us, we're playing Pathfinder 2nd Ed, the Fall of Plaguestone, a starter adventure, which is brutal, by the way. 3 out of the 5 of us, myself, Kelly and Rob, have never played before or GM'd Pathfinder 2nd Ed, so we're enjoying the learning experience, and James and Stu are helping us through it, so that's really good. So thank you for watching. I hope you keep watching. We're going to jump back in now. So 3, 2, 1, guys. You are back over to the Roll20 map for the lovely viewers. I've now lost everything. There we go.
Good start.
You are You are currently in a fight with a blood ooze that burst out from some poor person on the table behind you. An orcish alchemist that we are calling the Sculptor. You're taking a bit of a whooping at the minute. Rogar is on a few hits. Linny and Kyra are on not many at all, 1. And Zek, looking strong. Pusskins, staying out of dodge. It looks like Pusskins is going to go looking for a new adventuring party after this, so let's have a look. Kyra, you finish your goal. Linny, you're up.
Alright, 1 action to stand. What, 5, 10,
1 action to
15,
stand.
20, 25.
Just nope.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cool.
It's your turn.
That's my turn. I'm going to reassess the situation. I'm going to heal myself up. I'm going to see if everyone's still alive afterwards and try and help out.
Zek, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna try throwing another bomb at it.
Cool. Let's see. Oh,
I got a critical!
yes. Does that affect your bolts?
Nice one.
It does, actually. It causes double damage to it, so it gets 4. And then I believe it also takes double the persistent damage.
Nice.
Gravy time.
Oh, Dwarf Warrior, thank you so much for the tier gift subs. Thank you very much. 5 of them, thank you very much, thank you.
It's gravy time.
Oh, Jesus, there we go. It's gravy
You know that
time. So, 6 damage. Yep.
No, it takes 4 damage, and its persistent damage is now up to 11.
It's gravy time.
So it takes 4 damage and now 11 persistent. Up to
Yep.
11.
And then for the rest of my actions, 5, 10, 15, 20,
It's gravy time.
25. Oh, hey, Liddy! It's good to see you again. Do you need a healing potion? Oh, apparently I've walked away.
It's gravy time.
I do not know if you need a healing
Oh.
potion. Stand here like a melon.
We've lost Kyra and Lily for the moment. Oh, thank you for the subscriptions.
That's because I said in the chat that if we got 5 more
Gravy
subs,
time.
3 more subs in, we'd throw the cat to the blood oops.
Oh, God. Thank you for the subscription, Piranha Shark. I've lost where we are. Yeah, Zek, that's your turn. It's now the sculptor's
Lily,
turn.
Do you need a healing potion?
I always need a healing potion, but just assume always yes.
Here you go, take this one.
Rob, bad
Yeah.
news. Because we've had so many subscriptions, you need to stick Pusskins and fight.
You what? I didn't agree to this.
Well, no, but the Twitch channel did.
What? Hang on. Let me go back
It's
up.
for the fans. So,
You-
the sculptor's turn. The sculptor will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, totally that. Rogai, you're up. You're on mute.
Right. No, it's fine. I was chewing. Right, I will shoot things. But ooh. So it's moving through the door.
It is moving through the door.
Does that make it easier to hit?
Not easier or any harder.
Okay. 22.
22 does indeed. You find, I mean, from the size of it and the globulous shape that it is, you don't think it's that difficult to hit anyway. Your damage is 10 points of piercing. Let me have a check.
That's 12 actually, but alright.
12, sorry.
But it might not take as much because. Is it resistant to me?
It's resistant 5, so it will take 7 points of piercing damage. Did you say it was 12, yes?
Yeah, it was 12.
So 7 points of piercing as you see the bolt hit, but then you can see that it forms like a clot around the wound.
I'm going to try something else. Sort of noticing this, Rogar's like, ugh. Quickly goes to his axe belt and like quick draws a hatchet and chucks that.
Oh, look at that. Is this slashing by any chance?
It is. Gets a 20 minus 3.
Hits.
Oh no, I haven't declared this as my hunter's target, so 19.
Still hits.
Okay, cool. 6 damage.
1 point of damage as it clots around the wound.
Okay, so slashing isn't it either. Maybe we have to bludgeon it to death.
The large
I don't know.
ooze like jelly.
Yeah.
Try everything.
Try
everything we
everything.
got.
The kitchen sink at it, yeah.
It's now the ooze's
I have to make
turn.
a kitchen sink.
I'll reload. My
Is that your last action? You reload. You don't
That's
want
my
to move.
last action.
You don't want to move.
It's reload or move. I'm gonna stay where I am because it still has to move to get to me.
Okay, it will move. 5,
5 foot.
10. There you go. Moves its full 10 feet. It will slap Rogar in the face with its pseudo. In fact,
I will like.
each creature. No, what? It will siphon vitality.
Oh, okay.
The blood ooze draws forth blood from nearby creatures, causing their flesh to break open and blood to spill out, which replenishes the blood ooze. Each living creature within 15 feet takes 3d6 slashing damage with a DC of 21. So give me both Kyra and Rogar, give me a fortitude save.
I'm okay at fortitude, so
I'm
let's
not
hope for the
too
best.
bad.
Ah,
Fortitude by
I
18
got a
and 9.
oh,
So you
no.
take the full 3d6.
And I get an 18.
I'll just get back on the floor. Don't bother rolling. I'm dead.
So
They need to roll for me.
12 points for Kyra and 12 points for Rogar, and it gets 6 back.
Ugh.
As you can see the blood that it rips out of as your skin breaks and blood just pours forth, it hits the floor and it sucks it up like a sponge. That's its turn. Kyra, you're dying.
Can it make a persistent damage check?
Nope, it will just take 11 points of damage.
Yes!
Well, guess I'm using that other hero point now then, aren't I? Alright, I'm on 1. I'm lying on the floor. I'm sad. So can I get past it into the other room at this point, or I guess
No.
No, it's too
That
big.
door is literally one person wide, and this thing is taking up all of it. You can try and walk through the ooze if you want.
I don't suggest it.
I mean, even if I could, it's a case of would I, and the answer is no.
I suggest we run away.
So how does dragging someone with you work? Is that a doable thing?
What, if they are unconscious, or if they are
No, if
willing?
they're conscious, could I, is there a way where, I can half my movement and literally drag Rogar with me?
Are you willing, Rogar?
I'm actually conscious.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
think
just trying to get you
Kyra's
away
just
from
trying
this thing.
to.
I can get myself away from it. It's fine. I will have an ability to do that. So I've got no compulsion to stand next to it. It's fine. I will run away with you.
I will run away. So is that something I can do then, AD?
So you can, just run?
Run and take him with me, grab him by the back of his armor and drag
You
him with me.
wouldn't be able to. It'll cost you an action point to put force into grabbing him, and then it'll be half movement, I'll say.
Oh, so I wouldn't be able to get far, in short.
No, but
You're
be able to
better
get-
off. You're better off going on your own.
Just legging it.
Rogar's just
If
like,
the
it's
dwarf
fine.
wants
Just
to
run.
die-
I'll follow you.
If the dwarf wants to die. Oh.
I don't want to die, but I've got a turn and I've got movement.
Right, I can use 2 actions then to get to here. 2 movement actions. So that is
Cool.
me done.
Linny, you're up.
Cool. So I'm gonna just quickly use.
Drink the potion.
I've saved the potion for an emergency. At the moment, I've got the heal still. So I'm just gonna spam 2 of my actions to heal myself. So that's 7 plus 8. And that brings me back to a nice 15,
A nice 15.
16.
16.
And actually, yeah, it's probably a good idea that I just chug the healing potion as well. So I've at least got a decent amount of HP and can survive 1 hit. So yeah, Lily just panically heals herself and then chugs a potion
Cool.
and sobs a little bit.
There's a lot of crying going on between you lot. Zek, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, so you. Okay.
Run to there, and I'm going to throw another bomb at it.
Okay. What's the range? 20 feet?
Yes.
So you'll splash on Rogar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not how I put it, but sure.
I've got one more 5 foot movement, so I can move to there.
Alright, cool. So you don't splash, but you do critically strike.
Whoa! It takes another 4 points of acid damage.
4 points.
Nice.
And its persistent damage goes up to 16.
Jesus.
Then for my third action, I run back.
Strong.
Wow. Sculptor's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, that's not what I meant to do. Ish, there we go. Sculptor is gone. Rogar.
Do I get a sense of how quickly this thing can move?
It has done nothing more than slurp 10 feet forward every time since you've laid eyes on it. It has also whipped out its bloody tendrils about 10 feet.
Yeah, I've got a vague idea of how far it can reach, but it's not really very fast.
No.
So what I'm saying is it's slower than dwarf.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reload. Boring turn, but it does mean the other guys can heal me if they want to. Done.
Cool. It is now its turn. It will. Ding ding ding. Sorry, I was writing something and I wrote a bad word by accident.
Gasp.
Gasp. It'll just keep going. 5, 10. So how will that work? Second action 5, 10. Third action 5, 10. And you are just out of just out of range, Rogar.
Oh my god, kiting is a legitimate strategy here.
Kyra?
We're gonna be fine.
Sorry, I was writing my my notes for the session. I don't know what to do. Nothing will work on this thing. Let's just run. Let's give up. We have some money. We can make our lives for ourselves elsewhere. We don't have to do this.
Does it
I know.
take its 16 persistent acid damage?
It will roll a d20 for this time. It does, but it is no
I'm
longer.
gonna start stack again.
It still takes it though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or does it roll first? Fail?
No, you take it, then you roll.
Okay. So that was 16, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And you see the acid melt away into the blood ooze that it is sick. And you are fully aware that it is no longer persistently burning.
I use my movement to go here.
What? There, okay.
What? What?
Okay.
I hit it with the scimitar.
Okay.
You
I
don't.
get an 11.
You do not hit it with the scimitar.
I move back to where I was, which I think was there. Hang on, let me just measure it. Yeah, it was.
Fence it.
Yep, literally, that's.
Ah,
Don't know what else to do. I know none of my spells work on it, so.
Linny, it is your go.
I
Alright.
continue writing my will.
I'm moving over here. Then I'm commanding Pusskins. So Pusskins is going to run in.
Yeah, pounds.
Okay.
Wow. 17.
17 hits.
Sweet. So that's 5 slashing damage.
So you are aware, Kyra, you just missed.
Sweet.
17 does hit, 5 slashing, reduced to
I'm
0.
going to use my last action to...
You're really going to leave Pusskins there. Hooray!
Ew.
So the first claw from Pusskins slashes through and it just cuts through like a knife through jelly and it reforms. but then her second claw attack just seems to hit something, and you see the blood ooze quiver
Oh, sweet.
and do 6 points of slashing damage, reduced to 1.
Cool.
If we die, should we all
I did
just
something.
re-roll as cats? Just be a cat pride.
Butter to Baxley.
I'm not suggesting that
Cat
to the
folk.
chat channel because I know what they'll be like.
Yeah, everyone has
Half
to
of
be.
them will want you to, the other half won't.
But no, the other half will say, "Come back as dogs."
Yeah. Zek, you're up.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'm gonna throw another bomb at it.
We are not doing cats, the adventuring party. Be quiet, chat.
17.
17 hits.
It takes 2 points of damage and 6 points of persistent damage. And then for my next 2 actions, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I got to here.
The sculptor does stuff you don't know. Rogar.
Is there stuff on this table which looks like it can be used as a bludgeoning weapon? Or do the orcs we killed earlier have anything that looks like a bludgeoning weapon?
Bludgeoning, they have knuckle dusters that are lumps of metal with jagged bits on them.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it, I'll just shoot the thing.
The knuckle dusters definitely do bludgeoning damage.
I will not shoot the thing.
You roll on that one. Cool.
I do roll on that one.
Take 3 points of piercing damage as the crossbow
Oh, really?
bolt fires off your crossbow at you and just
Okay.
cuts you as it flies up and hits the rock above you.
So for my next action, I'll fall over.
Cool.
I can
I kill
almost
myself?
see the TPK coming at me. I can see the
Rogar
light.
goes, I've got this, guys, and shoots himself in the head.
Got this. Kadonk.
Absolutely brilliant.
I'll hold him up.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
I am exactly on 0, so I'm dying as a result of my own actions. Just
Oh,
fantastic. Do we
jeez.
get another hero point at any point in this?
We got one just before the break.
I'll use that one.
Oh, have you? In
Cool.
which case,
You
no.
get one at 20
Okay.
past, mate. So if you're still
Got
going,
8 minutes away.
still going at 8 minutes, you're fine. Take my time.
I will not do anything.
It's fine, Stu. I'm just going to sit and think about what I'm going to do for at least 7.5 minutes.
Cool.
I'm stalling here.
It's
I'm
the
trying to think
blood
what other
ooze's
activities
turn.
we
So
do.
while you're stalling, 5, 10. It will. Ding, 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 ding. It will have a look at its little special death powers.
I mean, I'm coming black as another cleric. There's no way I'm learning another class. Not at this point. It's taken me so long to get to this point.
So you know how we had the T-shirt that was "You are your own Wolverine,"
Yeah.
pitching here for Roadblock Dwarf.
You are your own Pusskin.
Yep.
So that hits you. You are now dying 2. Yep.
Yeah.
And you're bleeding. Let's do the D. Whew. You are persistently bleeding 6. Yep.
Okay. Yep. 6 persistent bleed is not good.
That's that. Second action point. You take the bleed, and then because whenever a creature adjacent to the blood takes bleed damage, the blood ooze regain. Right, so that happens next turn. It will here and pop you out there. So as it slurps over you,
Yay, I was shat out by an ooze.
you pop out on the other side of it.
Does he come out like covered in blood? Is it like he's
He
just
is.
been rebirthed?
He is.
But
Is there?
And
Can you tell any difference?
rebirth with a massive ginger beard clotted in red. Very, it's reminded me of
Could be worse.
our ginger's
I could have
birth.
a blood ooze sat on me as I'm dying, going.
Cool. You are, wow, you are horrifically bloody. That is. It's your turn, Kyra.
Well, I guess I'm gonna distance heal. So yeah, it's the 2 action.
Yeah, I'll see.
Can I?
You can see.
Am I able to do that? Can I see him
you
through
can
it?
see. You can see.
Oh well, that's good. I got an 8 on the dice, and you get an 8 on top of that, so you get 16 points of healing. I have 1 heal left. 1 spell slot left. And
Healing gets rid of the persistent, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Lenny, you're up. Oh no, you're not. Carry on, carry on. What are we
I've
doing?
got an action yet. I will
Run!
cast.
Flee, you fools!
Yeah. As Zek goes off with a Balrog.
Yeah, I mean, getting out of this thing's range, not being grouped up is probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are well aware of it
That's-
doing mass AoE death.
The thing is, I don't want to be out of line of sight of Rogar, but no, I can't say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will scatter one way in the hopes that everyone else scatters different ways. And that's me.
Understand. Scatter different ways.
It's like, it's. Did you say when we came into this that I could sense that thing was evil?
No, I was being thematic of you'd seen
Okay,
on the
that's
map the dwarf got
No.
0.
No, that's cool, because, yeah, otherwise that changes things. Cool, that's fine.
Lenny, you're up.
Yep.
And then Lynn is running for it.
A wise choice. If you've given the action to Pusskins, couldn't Pusskins run even further away?
Puskins can run in. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. That's only 30
Run,
points.
Pusskins! Don't die for us!
Come back with another adventuring party.
Come back and loot our corpses. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just 25. I'm keeping a fair distance to try and get into a position where I can chuck spells at it, but not be in danger. That's my plan at the moment. That's it. That's me done.
I
Cool.
forgot to jump up and down and shout, did it take its persistent damage?
No, because it
No,
healed, it healed
yeah,
itself.
it healed it.
Damn it.
Yeah, it got on that 20, didn't it?
No, because this is a new one, because I bombed it.
Yes. No, it didn't take its damage. No. Yeah, so this would be your new bombing. On its turn, it got on that 20.
Oh, okay.
So.
Stack dots, stack dots, stack
Yeah.
dots, more dots, more dots.
Oh no, I tell a lie. Zek's got another bomb in there. 6 persistent damage. So yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
that's what I thought.
My apologies.
Every little helps.
Yes, it does indeed take it. This is fire or acid?
Acid.
Acid, cool. It takes 6 points. Boom. Zach, that's your turn.
Okay.
Just everyone like, ugh, what do I do?
I run to here, and I throw a bomb at it.
Yeah, go on then. I'll say you tossed it round, even though
I get a 14.
you hit.
Oh, thank flip for that. Takes 2 points of acid damage.
Another 4 persistent.
Yes, and another 4 persistent damage. And then for my next action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I run over to here.
Rogar, you are on the floor on the other side of it. It is looking bloodied, so you are aware that it is below 50%.
How could a blood ooze look bloodied?
It's
There's
got
dark
blood like
spots.
leaking from it as well.
Some of the,
Surely
there's-
it looks the opposite of blood.
It looks fleshy.
It looks more solid.
there are
Stand
dark,
up.
dark
1,
black
2,
spots
3, 4.
that are covering
1,
across it.
Looks scabby.
4.
Scabby. Oof. Where the chuff
Uh,
are you going?
Peeky
No
peeky
way.
for the other guy. Can I see him from here?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
5, 10. 5,
Oh, he's going that way.
10.
We shoot him in the ass.
5, 10.
Nope.
Oh,
There's
no.
tendrils.
no.
Just whip. There's tendrils just whip out in front. Kara, you're up. The sounds of slurp seem to be fading, as they were once
Does it
echoing.
take its persistent fire
yeah.
acid damage?
It's a new thing to me, right? The persistent thing.
It's okay. That's why I keep reminding you.
It's fine, we're dot kiting it right
so
now.
glad you're here.
Die.
It does indeed take.
Okay, it takes 10 points of damage.
Yeah, done. And that's it. Yep.
I'm
It's sort of, as
guessing
it's
I
slurping
can't
towards
see
you,
it.
Rogar, you can see bits of it scabbing over and falling off.
Yeah! Over here, dickhead! Ah!
Can I see it from here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
So, hero
You have
point
one of
time.
those firebolt things. Those are really useful.
Used it.
No.
Maybe do one, then I've got a snooze or take 10 minutes to get it back. I'll go for good old slingshot. Why not? Does a 16 hit it?
It does indeed.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't
Bludgeoning.
want to jinx it, guys, but it is just past 20 past 10, so we get another hero point.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
And I will then do the same again.
You-
I'll just.
Do notice, Kyra, that when the ball bearing hits it, it sort of gets that ripple effect as it hits the ooze, and you see no regeneration from that wound. As if bludgeoning.
Get it, sling girl!
Sling again, and that's. Is it? It's -5.
Minus
on the second,
5.
isn't it?
-5.
So you hit again.
Yay! 5 points of bludgeoning damage on the second one.
Look at Kyra. This fight has been Kyra just running around, Seren Ray machine gunning. Cool.
In fairness, I did spend a small part of this fight just looting a room, so I don't feel like I don't think I've been the ultimate
did a
heroic warrior
walk in.
by any.
Walk in, kill an orc, loot the room, walk out, kill another orc. Heal some
Wait,
fools.
you looted a room?
No.
No.
Linny, you're up. It's your turn, Linny. Linny, you
I
can't hear
retrieved some
any
lost
squelching.
property, actually.
Boom. Kyra.
Hello.
take a shattering gem.
Thank you. Womp.
Shattering
Little gem starts floating around my head, mindly distracting me, but I recognise what it is. I turn around.
That's the end of my turn.
It's weak to
There's no
slingshots.
gem, so I'm putting a look out.
Oh, that works.
Zach.
Power of love.
Sorry, is it my
Just got
turn?
this weakness, small bullets.
Oh, I need to keep an eye on my bullets as well. Where's my ammo?
You're up, Zach. Look at Zach.
No. I'm going over and I'm looking at this alchemist station as my third action.
Thank you for the
I
follow,
did the
Carmen
maths.
visit.
I can't
Bye,
get
Zach.
to it.
I've got to say, I like the fact that because James has moved back from his laptop because of how fanny and noisy it is, it's also made him look like an actual small goblin.
Oh, I see.
He looks like a third of the size. It's great.
So-
Back even further.
What you're doing, running over there to see what there is?
Yeah, and then my third action, I'm going to try and appraise the alchemical goodness that is on this desk.
Alright, give me a roll.
Would you like me to roll a crafty?
Crafty roll, please.
Yeah, I thought that'd be your case.
Free refills.
That's what I'm hoping.
You're basically at like an alchemist Nando's right now. You pay for your free refills. You're gonna get them.
What?
Not gonna eat anything. Just get all the free refills.
What is it with this dice generator? Every time I roll a craft, it decides to roll the crappiest dice I possibly could.
What did you get? A
I
12?
get a
Worst, give
12.
me your attack roll.
It looks like that a crossbow bolt has smashed a lot of the stuff on there. There is some alchemical reagents on there, but there's nothing of use. In fact, roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20 flat.
Fat D20.
Yep. There is an unfinished concoction in a vial with a cork stoppered in it. You've never seen the colouring of it before. The only time you've noticed this weakened colouring is when a concoction is not quite finished. So it's currently in a state of liquid. And then there's some reagents on there, but you'd have to take more time to work out how much value there is among. Yep. Rogar, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do my dwarf eyes see?
What do your dwarf eyes see? Perception?
Oh no, he's properly hidden. Damn it. 17.
17. In this area here, there is a shifted door-esque slab. You see where these manacles are hanging off? These are all slabs with manacles on them. This one has been moved, and you can see the crackings of a doorway behind it, but no sign of your sculptor friend.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think you need to define the word friend. See, it's not math.
Wow.
I'm going to reload and I'm going to shoot the ooze.
You will have to move to shoot the ooze. There is a slab of rock in front of you.
Alright, well, instead of moving to exactly that
hang on.
square, I'll move to that square.
Yeah, fine, yeah. Might have to change.
Built.
Cool, you fire.
And don't roll badly, roll 20.
Come on, RNG.
You hit.
Ah!
You
That time the
There in
dice
the end.
actually got hit
You
to a
do
10.
10
I know it didn't,
points.
it's just a random thing.
Reduced to
10
5.
points. Ah, no, sorry, 12 points.
Alright, reduced to 6.
Yeah.
As your crossbow bolt hits it, and the wound clots around the bolt.
Sweet. So move, reload, shot. Yeah, that's been done.
You've reloaded. It's now the ooze's
Yep,
turn.
let's go.
Let me see a second.
Does it take half damage, or does it just deduct?
Deducts 5. Ah, so yeah, that's
So it
right.
should be 7.
Yeah. It's a fair point. It's because he did 10 originally. So in my head, I said 5 because I took the 5 and then I have to. Yeah.
No, that's
Makes
fine.
perfect sense to me.
It's just we're doing all the extra dots of damage we can.
Yes.
It's because I did the reload trick, so I'm better at. It's the Gears of War active reload that happens. I reload my crossbow, hit the sweet spot, and then get extra bonus damage.
It's alright.
No, that one's.
5, 10. And it'll go 5, 10. And you see it, like Terminator 2 it through. In its blooded state. Or crippled state, as you would see it now. There's bits of black scab just falling off as it all around it. Familiar faces. Kyra, you're up.
Wow. Seeing as the sling seems to be my heroic weapon of choice at the moment,
Does it take persistent
I'm
damage?
just going to stick with that. Does it take persistent damage?
On its turn, yeah.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh,
it takes the
it's
dam-
just within reach as well.
So it takes the damage regardless of the roll, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
Persistent, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, cool. So yeah, it would have died. So you don't need to roll, but it's a nice
Yes! That's
Uh,
my kill!
roll. As it
Can we
comes
say I shoot it just as that happens and I
No!
claim it
As
as my
it-
own?
You can't!
as it comes through the doorway and black scabs are falling off it, it just a ball bearing Rogar comes through it and it's like it's hit ash. Scabs fly
Oh,
everywhere.
and Zeke can't
And,
see me from there either.
Rogar, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a ball bearing hits you.
Ah! I will not notice.
Dink.
I shout back, don't worry guys, I've killed it.
Yeah, it's dead. Also, the guy got away.
Got
You
away.
are no longer.
I think you'll find statistically I killed it.
I think you'll find I got the killing blow on it. And you can't see because you're around the
I think
corner.
you'll find. Reload.
So you are out
Right.
of combat.
Well, I'm just going to go straight to where Rogar is, because what the fuck, what do you mean he got away? This is a sealed room!
There's a
So I've
there's a hidden
moved.
panel on this wall.
What?
I give Pusskins a hug.
Oh man, do we recognise this poor
You give
dead
Pusskins
fellow?
a hug. Finally,
In a
Linny.
room.
Finally. It's only been 5 sessions, 15 hours of play, and you finally hug the cat. So, Rogar, as you look in there, there is a tunnel that has been caved in. There is no way that way. Where you look into the tunnel, where the secret door was. And yes, I will say to the chat and anyone else, persistent damage is horrible. So what do you do, kids?
It's the only thing we've got going for us right now, I feel. Sob for a while.
I've reloaded, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to reload
I want to
both
look at
crossbows.
all
and
of
pick
the
up my hatchet.
things.
Yeah,
all
can we
of
just
them.
can we loot the place?
You can indeed loot the place. So,
In fact, I'm only going to look in one room, and then once I've done that, I'm going to spend 10 minutes refocusing.
so what we'll do is,
Uh,
we'll say that you loot the room, you refocus, etc. All right. This is what you find while you are refocusing and doing things. In the refuse pit, where all the bones and stuff were, where you first took that tooth, it is, after looking at it, Linny can have a look at it, Rogar has a look at it.
Gravy time.
Yes, it is.
Do I not get to look at it?
Thank you. Oh, Code Red creates for hosting. Thank you very much, Code Red. I'm saying them to look at it because it makes more sense. They look at the tooth and it's a wolf fan. Alright? And you also find the dagger that you have in your hand with the copper metal, or copper looking metal.